Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to have a look at this awesome elephant graveyard here from Arabian Nights. If you haven't noticed, if you have been living under a rock, Arabian Nights is quite fairly priced at the moment. I personally have acquired an Old Man of the Sea recently and completed my playset. I will link to that video with the Old Man at the end of this video. But today we are talking about the Elephant Graveyard. And I've been looking around these medium tier reserved list cards from Arabian Nights. Not the high end, not the Bazaar of Baghdad, not the Jusum Jinn, not the Library of Alexandria. Those hold pretty steady. But these mid tier reserved list cards, like I said, Old Man of the Sea, Ali from Cairo, even Guardian Beast, which is more of a higher tier reserved list card. Singing Tree, all these cards that are not considered to be, let's get this one out here first. Now I got it. That are not considered to be the high-end cards of the set, although Arabian Nights, of course, as a complete set is pretty high-end in itself. It is the first Magic the Gathering expansion ever, and it's a wonderful set. I personally love it. If you want to get some cards, the cheaper cards as well are like, they have been like, even the cheapest cards have been around 7 to 12, 13 bucks, around 10 bucks, let's say. And now they are back down to like 5 bucks. And yeah, it is between 10 and 20 bucks for the stuff like Curd Ape and Urgraders and just cool iconic cards. This one, I don't have that one yet. I wanted this one for a long time. I actually would like to have a playset, but still, it's not that cheap. I will let you know at the end of the video or throughout the video what I paid for this, as I always do. I think transparency in prices when it comes to Magic the Gathering is something we are missing. Everybody's assuming everything is worth their weight in gold, which for cardboard isn't a lot, but you know what I mean. Everything is worth a lot, and some cards are worth a lot, but what is a card like this really worth? Light plate condition, as you saw, we will check that out. I think it looks, yeah, a little rough around the edges, but the surface is very good. Let's see if I can get that on camera. Let's look at the back first. I honestly think these cards are underrated. It's a good card. Every land that doesn't come into play tapped and provides you a mana and does something next to providing you a mana, in this case regenerate an elephant or mammoth, is a good card. The artwork is very simplistic in my opinion. It's not that I say like very iconic. Let's see if we can see some inking here. We're gonna check out the card with a black light as well. Artwork isn't very iconic, but it is spot on. I mean, it's an elephant graveyard. It's that myth you hear about, that elephants wander off when they know they will die and just die at a certain place. All their ancestors have died. It's the stuff Disney stories are made out of, right? Can't see any inking, so that's nice as well. Surface is looking pretty good, a little rough around the edges, I think. Indeed, light plate, maybe even good. Some would call it good. I think it's a good and honest card. I'm very happy with this. So what did I pay for this? I paid 162 bucks for this. So that's quite fair. I think at the moment the prices, like I said, are not at their highest. And how low can it drop? How low can a reserved list card, like rare, like this, Arabian Nights first expansion, will it go to 120, 130 bucks? What have you lost? Will it go up in price again? How many are there on the market? I know there are more than there used to be because people have been getting rid of their collections since MTG 30, but it's not that the market is completely flooded and that there is an infinite amount of these cards out there. Remember, Arabian Nights is very rare. It's a very cool set, a very iconic set to many people, and that means these people will always love these cards like I do. This one will never leave my collection. I don't care if it goes to zero. It's part of the MTG history for me. It's part of my personal history. I never had one before, but I've seen it. I've seen it on the table. I've seen it being played. So it's part of my personal history in that sense. And I am very happy it is now part of the Arabian Nights collection. My Arabian Nights collection is growing very slowly. I'm focusing more on Unlimited. I have to admit that. Somehow Unlimited is a little easier to get as well. The Unlimited rares have come down a lot too. And Arabian Nights still is pretty high when it comes to price. I think don't be fooled by me saying or implying that it's cheap. It's still a lot of money. Just be aware that Arabian Nights is a lot cheaper than it was a while ago. And that goes for all old cards, to be honest. But sales are still going on. I see these cards being sold every day. Not en masse, so not hundreds and hundreds of copies of a certain card. But people are picking them up, especially the ones in good condition are still being picked up for a fair price. You could argue that this one, like a year ago, was $280 in this condition, and now it's 162. So yeah, it's a good time to buy. And even if you don't believe in the fact that the cards might retain their value long term, it's still a good time to buy. Then yeah, if you love these cards, then definitely it's a good time to buy. You know what I mean, folks. Let me know what you have bought recently, if it comes to old sets, or not even old sets. If you have a purchase you are very happy about, might be a recent thing as well, modern card, I don't know, a Jeweled Lotus, whatever, you picked it up now that it's cheap after Commander, Masters, reprints and so on. Cool, but if you have bought something old like this, let me know as well, please. I'm very curious. Stay healthy, folks. Stay frosty. Have a great rest of the week. And I talk to you next time. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye-bye.